Everybody, is everybody happy today? Happy to be in this warm library instead of where it's cold? We would like to start out, because we are musicians, we would like to start the day by saying a little musical hello before we get to more talking. Yes. Thank you, everybody. That was fun for us to say hello with music. Would you please raise your hand if you know what instrument I play? Raise your hand. You know? Can you tell me? You tell me? You know, it is a violin. I play the violin. My name is Galen, and I play the violin. Yeah. This is my friend Barry. Say hello, Barry. What instrument do you think Barry plays? It's a violin. It's a trick question. They're the same instrument, and you can tell they're both violins, even though they look kind of different, because they're the same size. Okay? Sorry? Yeah, it's a little different color. Now, say hello to Jennifer. This is Jennifer. Now, Jennifer plays an instrument. Do you know the name of this instrument? Does anybody know this one? It looks like a violin. It's the same shape, but if you look closely, you see it's a little bit bigger. So Jennifer's instrument is called the viola. Everybody say viola. Viola. Good job. You just learned an Italian word. You didn't know you were going to do that today. Say hello to Ruthie. Hi, Ruthie. Ruthie plays this beautiful instrument called the cello. Everyone say cello. Cello. It rhymes with jello, and there's always room for cello and jello. So Ruthie plays the biggest instrument, and it's too big to fit under her chin, so she plays it on the floor with this end pin that holds it in place. Now, between the four of us, we have enough notes that we can play all kinds of different music. You heard us playing high notes and low notes in that last music. So to demonstrate kind of the range of notes that we have available to us as a string quartet, we would like to play a little scale for you. So that's quite high. It goes lower. And the cello is the deepest, lowest voice. So now that you know the names of the instruments that we play and kind of the notes that we have available, is there anybody here who likes to play games? There are a few people who like to play games. I love to play games, so whether you want to or not, we're going to play a game. Now, this game is called the Rondo game. Everybody say Rondo. Rondo. So today you have learned 3 Italian words. You've learned viola, you've learned cello, and you've learned rondo. You are so smart. You're learning Italian at the library. So the way that you play the rondo game is to learn the tune that's called the rondo theme. And the way that a rondo works is like there's a little bit of music that's kind of like a sandwich. So this music that keeps being repeated is the bread and the big club sandwich. So you hear the bread right away, you're making the sandwich, and then maybe you put on some mayonnaise. That'll be different music. And then more bread will be the rondo music coming back. And then maybe a slice of tomato. And then more bread. So it's like stacking up this music with other music in between. So a rondo is kind of like a big sandwich. Now the way that you play the rondo game is, first we're going to learn the rondo music, and it's pretty easy to do. Every time you hear that music, I'd like you to raise your hand really high. Maybe Barrett's can help. That's kind of a good thing too. And when you hear different music, put your hand back down. So it's good for your listening and good for your arm exercise at the same time. So first we're going to try to memorize the rondo theme, and it goes like this. That's all there is to it. It's pretty short. So you think you can remember that, or do you want to hear it one more time? Once more? Okay. It goes like this. So your hand goes. So hand goes up every time you hear that music, okay? Ready to play? Yeah. Okay, I'll give you a hint. The rondo music starts right away, so get your hands ready. Here we go. Good. And again. that was good listening. I saw lots of hands going up for the rondo. That's a big sandwich. There are 8 times that rondo theme happens. So that's 8 pieces of bread. I don't think I could eat that much bread at once. So before we get to our story today, we have a special treat for you. The story is about an animal that lives under the ground. So we thought that we would play for you some music from a creature that lives under the sea. Thank you, everybody. Are you ready to hear the story today? Good. We are too. So we're turning it over to you, Miss Lee.
Today's story is Mole Music, and it is by David McPhail. David McPhail is an excellent author. I have displayed just only 25 of his titles in addition to Mole Music today. Here. So please, by all means, look at these as well. Okay. There will also be an activity after that everyone can participate in our classroom, and it's all set up, and we're going to film. So please join us for that as well. Mole lived all alone underground. He spent his days digging tunnels. Mole liked his life, but lately he had begun to feel there was something missing. One night on the television, a man played the violin. He made the most beautiful music Mole had ever heard. Wow. Every day, Mole checked his mailbox. No violin. Finally, after nearly 3 weeks, it arrives. Mole was so excited. He picked up the violin and threw the bell across the strings. But instead of beautiful music, all the music made was a horrible screeching sound. Mole tried again. The violin still screeched, but not quite so horribly. Mole kept at it. After about a week, he could play 1 note. Then 2. And before a month went by, he could play an entire scale. Mo continued to practice. He learned to put the notes together in a simple song. Years went by. Mo got better and better. He was happier than he had ever been. During the day, as he dug tunnels, Mo hummed the music he would play at night. Now Mo played even better than the man he'd seen on TV so long ago. Sometimes he wondered what it would be like to play his music for people. He imagined that he played for presidents and queens. And melt away their anger and sadness. Why, maybe his music could even change the world. How silly I am, he thought, imagining that my music could do all that, when no one has ever even heard it. sleep and dream beautiful, peaceful dreams.